Hey guys, welcome to another installment of Toxie the Night Janitor Speaks. I'm Toxie, your crusader for toxic masculinity, MGTOW, and various flavors of the red pill, coming to you from behind the golden EIB, excellence in broadcasting microphone. Not really, it's just my phone, with half my brain tied behind my back just to make it fair. I have a short one this time about a movement called Stop Killing Games. Stop Killing Games is a citizen-started initiative begun by Ross Scott of Accursed Farms here on YouTube. Accursed Farms helped get me through grad school with the Freeman's Mind skits, so I, in my small, humble little way, want to return the favor. I want to generate some buzz about the Stop Killing Games initiative because it is an open letter to lawmakers in the European Union where Ross is based. Basically, for some background, video game publishers have, at various and sundry times, put some video games out to pasture. That is, the companies decide to end support for some of their published video games. This is an understandable course of action. Support for old software costs money, and companies must move on and devote their resources to developing new titles. So old titles get shut down. Now, this isn't exactly like Microsoft sending out a notice that they will no longer be supporting Windows XP. You can still install Windows XP, or even Windows 95, or shoot, Windows 3, or whatever, on a suitable PC or inside a VM, and as the French say, Viola, it just works. The OS is still in a functional state. However, the same cannot be said for many video games. Many games from the past 15 years or so have an online component which may or may not require a connection to the company's servers, which are dedicated to hosting services for the game, such as leaderboards and updates. Some of this proprietary software is required by the games to function, but it is not included on the game disks, for instance. It's on the company's servers. So when the company shuts down the servers, the game, even though the mechanics may be locally stored on the disk or the player's hard drive, is effectively bricked. It cannot function. Thus, it is in a non-functional state. So what happens to the player who paid his own money for the game? Well, in many cases, he's kinda SOL. Now, not all games are like this, but many publishers today are saying that players must get comfortable not actually owning their games. Now, this is just silly. If you pay for a licensed copy of the game, just like with a movie, it is yours to enjoy for all the time that you have it in your possession. So the Stop Killing Games initiative seeks to address this problem. It seeks to start a dialogue with politicians so that they can start to pass legislation to hold game publishers more accountable for how they decide to sunset their games. Now, I understand that publishers have to sunset some games. Sometimes games just aren't profitable for the company anymore. But the solution isn't just to pull the plug and leave the game in a non-functional state. If the company wants to do right by the customer, the manner in which they decide to sunset a game should be factored into their entire development cycle. So while some titles may not be able to be changed now, although many can, this can help future games be more robust so that the software end-of-life procedure is clear and does not leave the game software in a non-functional state. I don't live in Europe, or I would sign the initiative myself. At the time of this video, the initiative has garnered over 600,000 signatures. Now, 1 million signatures are needed, and while this may seem like a lot to go, the best part is that in the last 3 days, the initiative has gotten some press from some big YouTubers. Just 3 days ago, the initiative had only 450,000 signatures after over 1 year of being open. So that's 150,000 signatures in just 3 days since this hit the algorithms. So I hope it does even better and reaches the 1 million signatures it needs in order to be reviewed by the EU. If you live in Europe, please check it out. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.